Okay, welcome to part three of hang on. Let's play Pokemon Emerald. And I just ran into a slack off after about 15 minutes off screen. Like I'm telling you, these Pokemon at the beginning that are rare and hard to find, these are the ones that you're looking for. And all right, good. And notice how it's got the ability Truant, which is actually a really crappy ability because it can only move every other turn. So you could tell like it's a really sucky Pokemon in the beginning, hard to train and stuff, but I just caught it with a Premier Ball. So, um, on first impression, it doesn't even look like a very good Pokemon. It looks kind of ugly, I think. And the nature is bashful, so it's a neutral Pokemon. But anyway, so now I've got two Pokemon that are kind of like the Magikarp archetype. That's what I meant to say before. I meant to say the word archetype. So don't poison me. Oh crap! It poisoned me. Ugh. But anyway, so now I've got these two Pokemon with me that are really poor teammates at this point in the game, and this one Pokemon that I would never use it for anything serious. Oh boy, I gotta get back to the Pokemon Center. I'm in trouble. It's gonna faint, and then alright, it's gonna keep going. And I skipped that guy, but come on, back to the Pokemon Center. After this, I think I'm probably going to buy 10 more Pokeballs, get myself another Premier Ball, and then get the last Pokemon in the party. What I like about this game in particular, like this, of all the regions that I've ever seen, this game was, I think, my second favorite because you got a lot of Pokemon early on that you could really use and be effective with. For instance, like, you might not have remembered, but in the previous grassland before this one, there was Seedot and that one with the lily pad on its head. Tim, do you remember what that one was called? I, no, I can't remember. I forget. But the point is, um, oh, cool, Cascoon. The point is, there is a variety of Pokemon that you could potentially make into good teammates. And those grass type Pokemon at the beginning, they could become third form Pokemon if trained properly. So a lot of options are open. Now, me being Mr. Perfectionist, like, you're lucky that I'm not going around, refusing to stop until I get the Pokemon with an absolute perfect nature. And I really could, go around looking for. Oh, by the way, Ralts leveled up. Sweet. Ralts has now become capable of defending itself. Except against Poochyenas, who are dark types. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna kick off the next event. But me being a perfectionist, normally I get a Slakoth with like a lonely nature or an adamant nature or something like that. And then meanwhile I'd get a Trico with probably a hasty nature or something that heightens its speed. Maybe Ralts with a modest nature, special attack rises, regular attack falls. But I'm just gonna I'm sort of trying to act like a regular person in little bits that I can. Look at this. Okay, I was going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon researcher, hand over those research papers. Help me! So this Team Aqua guy comes and battles you, and they're going to have Team Aqua and Magma kind of staggered throughout the game, but this is like the crappiest Team Aqua member in the whole world that ran into you, and he just happened to run into. You could tell like this is his first day on the job or something because why would he come and jump this guy when there's a Pokemon trainer right beside him? Come on, Trico, get him! Darn, I hate it when they do that, artificially lengthening the battle. And darn, he's still not dead yet. Come on, absorb, get him! But he's the worst Team Aqua member of all time, and he comes in here and he's got this crappy level 9 Poochyena. I'm gonna bring up this level 9 Poochyena when we're a lot later on into the game. But girl, you've got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come battle in. Hey, we're looking for something in Rustboro. Yeah, I'm just gonna give away the information. Thank you. He didn't rob me of my important papers. Here, have a great ball as my thanks. Didn't he say they're after something in Rustboro? Uh-oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. Ah! Yeah, once again, the villains of the game are artificially stupid enough to tell everything that they're going to do. And you know what? I know he's gonna poison me, so I'm not gonna even try. Alright, what, Tim? No, you're just bothering. Okay. So, a lot of stuff happens way early on in the game. Darn it. Stupid wormholes. Let's see. Pokemon has this very good idea of starting off with the game really strong with having a lot of stuff happen at the same time. And it's hard for me to touch on any certain thing because there's so much going on at once. Like, there are all these new Pokemon that you run into, and you run into the evil dudes of the game pretty early on this time. Like, and by the way, for this region, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but Team Aqua and Team Magma, these are the first new teams aside from Team Rocket. And the first time I saw this, I was like, oh, that's so stupid. Why do they need another team? Like, was Team Rocket not awesome enough? Why'd they have to go and make, team this, team that, team artificial evil dudes? Team Rocket should have been enough. They should have stuck with it, but they didn't. So that was one of my prejudices against this game. I was like, okay, well, that's just stupid. You don't need to have more teams. This is. And by the way, in this forest right here, there's a bunch of different Pokemon, so I'm taking just a little time out to train up Ralts at the moment, and I promise I'm not going to do that much on-screen training time of wild Pokemon, but I was kind of hoping to show you the variety of Pokemon that you see in this forest. Now, as I'm going through this Let's Play, I want to at least, for anybody who hasn't played Pokemon, which, why would you even be watching this if you haven't played Pokemon? But you could go through these places and see a whole variety of creatures. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess Tim needs to go brush his teeth or something. But let's see. Ralts is kind of injured. Use one of three potions. Usually, I'm very conservative about using any healing medications, but in this case, it's just a potion. It just restores 20 hit points. It's good for maybe the first half hour of the game, and then for the whole rest of it, it's totally worthless. So it's good that we're using a potion. And Tim was supposed to be saying more stuff. He kind of to help me through this Let's Play because I don't like having to say everything. Tim, is there something you've played this game, haven't you, Tim?
Oh yeah.
All right. So isn't there stuff in this game that reminds you of I don't know, whatever?
No, but tell him the awesome combo when you give Kyogre Thunder and then you give the Groudon Silver.
Okay, well, yeah, Tim's bringing up these combos that everybody's already heard of. Like, oh, give Kyogre Thunder, it's so original. Oh, there's another Slackoff. This is a rare sight, guys. You don't get to see Slackoffs that often in here. I'm gonna run away from it because I think, but I'm not sure that it gives attack experience, and don't need that. But anyway, so let's see. At this point in the game, I've got in my party. I've got Ralts, who's finally capable of battling now, and will serve as a useful teammate. And the better. Yep, darn, why did I do that? Switch. There we go. I've got Trico, the team leader. The Slackoth, which is probably not going to serve any sort of purpose until much, much, much later. What the? Oh, potion. I thought it said protein for a second there. Oh, a Meryl. Meryl's don't capture them. They're in their second form, but what they do, I think, is they give you 2 hit points experience if memory serves correctly. I'm not entirely sure, but they're good for battling early on.
Does Zigzagoon have any items?
Oh, right. Tim says check for items on Zigzagoon. He might have picked up something, but nope, he hasn't. Okay, I'm checking the grasslands over here partially to see if there's anything in these empty bare patches of grass, but chances are there probably aren't. These Wingles in the game, I guess next time I'll expand on this, but oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for, a Pokeball. But, what happens is, hello, blah, 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 here, have this item. Oh, sorry, I gotta get back to, oh, she's the one who gives me the item. Anyway, there are trainers in the game who catch the exact wrong kinds of Pokemon, but I'll bring that up in the next part of the Let's Play. Anyway, this has been part 3, I think, and when we come back, I'll get on to the next event. But thanks for listening, guys.